أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا الكريم وبعد. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Here in this lecture part of series of lectures talking about the numerical structure in the Great Wise Quran, where I study different topics. One of the topics I study is the topic of the mystic letter or the disjointed letter in the Great Wise Quran. In the previous 3 lectures I was looking at the verse 38, number 1, Sad wal Quran Dhikr, and I was decoding for the letter Sad different ways. If you watch the previous lectures, you might benefit out of it. Okay, what about if we look into the geometrical value of this verse? It's not, I have maybe more than 50 or 60, maybe more than that even, about this verse here. So if you learn something about it, by this we solved at least one letter out of the 14. How it works, what is it, what could be, things. And like I said, this is a start. If we get joined by other scholars who interested in this type of knowledge, we might make faster discovery for some of the knowledge of these great verses. Here we do our best. What if we do the geometrical value of this verse over here? Geometrical value of it, 2140. Every time I put a new calculation for it, and I told you 2140, if you take out of it the number represent Allah Almighty 66, you get 2074. 2074, the total number of the letter Sad in the Great Wise Quran. And this is the first Sad to come down, because we have Alif Lam Mim Sad Al-A'raf chapter 7, Revelation 39, and we have Kaf Ha Ya Ain Sad chapter 19, Revelation 44, and we have this one here, Sad wal Quran Dhikr, Revelation 38, location 38, and also Revelation 38. So if you notice, this is Revelation came first, then Alif Lam Mim Sad Al-A'raf, then Kaf Ha Ya Ain Sad Mai. So the first Sad to come down is this Sad in the chapter where it is a unique start. There's no other one like this. This is the only one. We have 3 one letter, single letter, this one, and Kaf and Noon. Actually, all the start of Sad comes one type. There's no repetition for it. Okay, Alif Lam Mim Sad is one, Kaf Ha Sad another one. Also, there's no repetition like that, and this one also. So, like I said, if you take out of this one, the number represent the word represent Allah Almighty, we get 2074. But 2074 is the total amount of the letter Sad according to Hafs and Asim. Depend how you count. I'm here checked my study with Mus'haf al-Madina, the Uthmani draw. We have 2074. Very remarkable number, and we decoded for this number before. Okay, now let's do the data. Let's do the data. We have 16 letters, 4 words, verse number 1. The data of this chapter, where I got this from, Sad 38, location 38, Revelation Sod serial value and split letter serial value and geometrical value split letter. Sod serial value 18, split serial value 23, geometrical 90, split letter geometrical 95. So all these four numbers add up to 226. Then you add up the where we are, the verses 88 and word 733 and letters 3018. Okay, 3018. So this add up to 41, 38 twice, 226 once, 88 once, 733 once, 3018. So this for before maybe I used to count this 732. Some people add up 7032. This is, I think that's right, but this is weaker opinion though. 38, right? The discrepancy came in هذا verse 54 إن هذا لرزقنا ما له من نفاد. I used to count ما له من نفاد one word before. Didn't I discuss this matter of some linguistics, and I look into the books and very great like linguistics like Imam al-Farra, one example, Samin al-Halabi also, they consider it two words. So if you two words you have 733. If you do 733, that means you have 4141 instead of 4140. I decided not to bring this issue up. Maybe وقالوا ما لنا, maybe this is not the one, maybe 62. I don't know which one I disagree before. ما لنا, maybe ما لنا, وقالوا ما لنا 62. So either one. ما له, I have كلمتين, ما لنا another كلمتين. So you just look it up, see what you wanna do. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna remove all this data and leave 4141. Okay, how much all these adds up to? So we have 2140 plus 16 plus 4 plus 1, 4141, 6302. This add up to 6302 without calculation, without any. I have a theory, I use it, but I'll teach it to some people how it works. Give a choice, here 30 is the word represent Allah Almighty, 60 as-sirat, the path, as-sirat. 6032 could be something, I don't know what is it. But about if we do this, out of this, like multiple 30 times 62. Choice, one choice. How much is this add up to? So 30 times 62, 1860. 1860. Without calculation, without nothing. 60 as-sirat, 18 sad. Is very remarkable decoding. Before I go drop down beyond this limit, 18 times 60, we get 1080. Could be mean something, but I don't want to drop that far down. So let's deal with 1860. This is an option. You want to do other option, go ahead, it's all yours. But this is a stable option because this represents Allah Almighty. 62, the multiple of. So if you take out of this, keep in your mind that I'm claiming that Sad is as-sirat. And here, like I said before, I took out of this 66, and I took as-sirat, and I took the name of the Prophet, peace be upon him, the start of the sirat, the end of the sirat. Okay? The start of the sirat, the end of the sirat. So all these five numbers, 66 plus 330 plus 247 plus 1 plus Allah Muhammad 1496 2140, as you see. Well, this is As-Sirat, Ahmad Abdullah, peace be upon him. The start of the prophetship 1, Bi'thi, and the end of the prophet, the whole Sirat is 1496. Keep that in mind. What if we take out of this number 365? 365. What is 365? 365. How much left here? If you take minus this one, 1860 minus 365, we got 1495. 1495 is recognized as the span of the Muslim Ummah, the length of the Sirat, which is from the family of 1496. So what could be 365? Okay. Here we see the word Allah Almighty 30, and we see 60 as Sirat. About taking Siratullah. How much Sirat geometrical value? 299. The number represent the word represent Allah Almighty 66. So add up 299 plus 66, we get 365. So what is this? This is Siratullah, Allah's bath. What is Allah's bath? The religion of Islam. That's what Allah's bath. The bath of Hadrat Muhammad. So what bath lead you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The straight bath. So no crooked bath. The crooked bath lead you to the shaitan. Okay? And the part of the shaitan. The straight path lead you to Jannah في مقعد الصدق عند مليك مقتدر. Okay, 13 minutes. This is very stable decoding for Saad. This is good enough for this one here. I don't want to talk more about this one here. 24 times Al-Hajj, which represent us. Wallah, this is good. Why not given this one here? Wallah, I have a lot of decoding for this. Hey, let me see. Hey, Habibi, listen. Here, look this. I'm gonna decode this number with the letter Saad. I'm gonna decode this number 6302 with the letter Sirat. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna decode for this number 6003 60 no, I'm sorry, 6302. I'm gonna decode with this. Give me a suggestion. You know, this is start with letter 18 Saad and geometrical value 90. Okay, this is the famous 90 is the famous one. 18 some people know about it. This is called the serial value of the letter Saad at the order of abjad from 1 to 28, the total amount of the Arabic alphabet. Okay, so what if we take out of it the word Sirat 47, Sirat serial value. This is 3. This number 299 geometrical value for Sirat. 90 plus 200 plus 9. Here 18 plus 20 plus 9, that's 47. 2 multiple of 90. I'm decoding with 90 Saad, which is the start of the chapter. Okay, how much this adds up to? So we have 6302 in the memory. 47 times 90, 2430. Look, this number here, 42930. Also, I want you to notice that 30 represent the word represent Allah Almighty, and 42 is the bath Al-Hajj, the pilgrimage, because the scholar, when they interpret for Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim, guide us to the straight path, the path of Islam, the path of the pilgrimage, al-Hajj, represented, because you cannot perform Hajj unless you are Muslim or accepting the La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. So 42, 23, the completing of the Sirat, the era of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, how much all these out? What left is right away, what left is 2072. 2072, but this is a famous number when it comes to the letter Sad. Because like I said, we have two letters Sad in Al-Fatiha, and Al-Fatiha represent an image, as I don't want to say smaller, but it's like concentrated image in the symmetry, reflect all the symmetry in the whole great wise Quran. Okay, so this is, you keep it in mind. So if we have 2074 letters Sad, the whole great wise Quran, we have 2 in chapter 1 and we have 2072, and this one we know how to decode for it. If we take out this number, okay, let me use it twice. Okay, if we take out this number, As-Sirat, the path, As-Sirat, the leader on the path, our beloved Prophet Ahmad bin Abdullah, here As-Sirat, Ahmad bin Abdullah, and you know these two add up to 577, and we know 577 is a formula for the phrase La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, no one worth of worship but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. This is the serial value, split letters, serial value. So if you take the great word La ilaha Muhammad Rasulullah is split, you put the name of the letters and you take serial value, definitely you get this number, definitely. Okay, and what left is 1495. What is 1495? The length of the Sirat. And if you want to take 1, you ended up with 1494, which is the shutdown of the Sirat. Okay, what other choice for this one? I saw a very nice choice. Did I write it down? If not, then I'm not gonna skip, because I don't remember it. No, I have it here. Here you go. If you take out to this number, As-Sirat, the path, what the scholars said about As-Sirat, they said is the pilgrimage, Al-Hajj. We see Al-Hajj over here, see it? This is Al-Hajj over here, the pilgrimage. Because you cannot perform pilgrimage to Mecca unless you are among the Muwahhideen, among the people of La ilaha illallah. Other than that, people go pilgrimage to the rivers, somewhere, to some buildings. I don't know where they go. Everyone goes somewhere. But for us, we go to the Al-Hajj. Okay. 42 is Al-Hajj. Okay. Represent As-Sirat. 31 plus 8 plus 3, 42. Serial value 24. Okay. And look the name of the Prophet. Look how beautiful the name of the Prophet. 247. This is Sirat Al-Hajj. It's our Prophet, peace be on him. I prove that the numbers related to the name of the Prophet is some type of scale numbering for the group of numbering in the Quran. This I'm gonna keep it for some reason, but I'll give it. It's no problem. Sometimes I will. So do take that much out of 2072 minus 330, 42. What left is 1700. But 1700, we know how to decode it. 218, which is Hijri. 5 plus 3 plus 200 plus 10. What left is 1482. But this is Hijri calendar. So what if we not turn it into Ba'thi calendar? We add 13. So add 13, you get 1495. Solved. That's it. Solved in less than 20 minutes. which we got like in 1 and 2 steps. Well, this is like we got it here, same thing almost. Okay. Here I have several decoding for 6301, where I decode this number. I decode as follow. I took out of it 24, which is Al-Hajj. Al-Hajj, same like this one, 42. Al-Hajj, which represents As-Sirat, to the multiple of 90. What left is here, this is an old calculation, 6302 plus Al-Hajj 24 times 90, which is 2160. 2160, I remove it. Is that right? I see a lot of numbers here. I'm doing right or no? Yeah. So I took what left is Al-Hajj geometrical value. Let me make sure I'm doing right. Al-Quran is in the verse, no problem. The name of the Prophet, peace be upon him. The name of Isa, peace be upon them. Ibn Maryam, alayhi salam. 23, the arrival of 1457. Hey, perfecto, el perfecto. Okay, 1 represent Allah Almighty. Al-Hajj represent As-Sirat. Al-Quran is there in the verse, so I don't have to prove nothing, is there, Al-Quran. The name of the Prophet 247. The name of the Messiah Isa alayhi salam. Ahmad bin Abdullah, Isa ibn Maryam alayhi salam, all. The start, or just 23 completing the Sirat. Is that what I do here? Yeah, 1457 going back to the Sirat, which is next year inshallah. Ba'thi calendar. What left? 1496. So this is related to the era of Nabi. This is going back to dominate the world and destroy the evil party, the Satan party. And 1496, the whole thing is over, that's it. This year will the Kaaba be destroyed, elevating the Quran and the black stone, the pleasant wind. And Isa, he passed in this year. And between these 40 years for Hadrat Jesus, peace be on him. That's it. Salt. You tell me Isa is coming? Yes, for sure he's coming. Why you think I'm lecturing here? I'm celebrating Isa a long time ago. I celebrated his arrival. I saw him in a dream. I told you this story. How I know him? Because the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam described him for us. So I received him the first in the dream. Alhamdulillah, I'm the one, inshallah, give the good news for the humanity, his arrival, inshallah ta'ala. And I have so many lectures talking about him. In English, 467 lecture. In Arabic, 600, almost 700 lecture in Arabic. I prove beyond doubt the arrival of Hadrat Isa alayhi salam. And also I talk about it a lot when I'm lecture also, like this one, for example. Okay, so 24 minutes. Anything else I'm gonna mention? Yeah, that's it. Khalas. How many terms we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna look at chapter Al-Baqarah. La ilaha illallah. Show you how the disjointed letter affect the data of the whole chapter, not just the verse, the whole chapter. I use it as a constant, to describe the numerical structure in the chapter, like Al-Baqarah, for example, chapter the Haifa, 2, 1 and 2 verses. Alif Lam Mim, ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. That's the book, no doubt about it. A guidance or a guide for the pious. It's 1 and 2 of chapter 2. We'll start with Alif Lam. What is Alif Lam Mim? Geometrical value of this section or these two verses is 2, 2, 9, 1. I didn't decode for this number. It's okay, it doesn't matter. So if you do 29 letters, 8 verse number 1 and verse number 2, chapter 2, 87 Revelation, up to here 242, this is 121 plus 121. I bear witness no one worth of worship but Allah, and Muhammad his messenger. To the multiple 10 does not matter. As you see, we have 24 al-Hajj, 42 al-Hajj, which is the Surat. Okay, add up one more term here to see what happened. The name, we have this term, we have this term. What is the name serial value of the high for Al-Baqarah? 59, geometric at 338. This is name serial value of the chapter 2. Up to here we have 2, 4, 7, 9. Look, this Ahmad Abdullah, our blood prophet, peace be upon him. Very beautiful name here. Okay, what are we talking about? We're talking about the book, right? We're talking about the book. We're talking about 47 بدنا 57 بدنا 58. اوكي جيب لنا 58 يا ابو الشباب. 58. Okay, we're talking about what? We're talking about the book. ذلك الكتاب. That is the book. What we're talking about? We're talking about Al-Quran. Okay, from this number take the word Al-Quran. Okay, I'm sorry I'm doing this here. Because I save half hour if I do it with the lecture, so you lose one, maybe 10 minutes, or not 10 seconds maybe. I lose the whole half hour worth of work. What I said I need 58. Okay, yes, 58. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah, قول بسم الله ادعس. بسم الله وبالله وعلى الله وفي الله ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. بسم الله الشافي بسم الله الكافي بسم الله المعافي. Okay, that's good, alhamdulillah. So if you take that much out of this number here, so we have 2479, 2479 in the memory. Take 383 out of it. What left is 2096. But 2096, we know what is this number through the experience. If you take out of this 23 the revelation of the Quran and the completing of the revelation and the era of our beloved Prophet ﷺ, what left is 1496. So this is the completion of the revelation. 577 Bi'thi calendar. So what are these numbers? It says Alif Lam Mim, what we are looking for. This Alif Lam Mim came into the system, or let's say the numerical system value, and justify so many things. It came with a value of, in this calculation, came with a value of 71. Participated also in this one, participate with 71, and here participate with 3 letters, participate with 1 word, and participate with this number. Okay, and now I'm going to give you another decoding, show you that it will participate another level of power for the Alif Lam Mim, participate in the whole set of letters and words and verses, because take number 1 in the whole chapter 2. So this is one decoding for this, where we talk about ذلك الكتاب, that is the book. What is the book? This book here. لا ريب فيه. There is no doubt about it that this is the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, carried by Hazrat Jibreel, inspired to our beloved Prophet, peace be upon our Prophet and Jibreel alayhi salam, and it is a guidance for the believers. This is the completion of the revelation, and this is the elevation back to the main tablet in the 7th heaven for this mighty book. Okay, and I wonder sometimes people come, literal people, they have no knowledge about the Quran, zero knowledge, and they try to falsify the Quran. Bring those people for me. I will promise you, I will make him a joke. I will make him laugh on themselves even, not you laughing on them. I stop here. There's more into it. I'll maybe come back to this one here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.